I have a question for you. What is the most important part of a YouTube video? The video? Not even close. I have another question for you. How can a video be viewed? Well, if someone clicks the video. Another question. How do you get people to click on a video? By thumbnails, of course. Thumbnails are very important in YouTube videos. They're the ones that the viewers see first when looking for a video to watch. If it has an uninteresting thumbnail, almost nobody would watch it. Except when you have a lot of subs, people still watch it. But if it had a really good thumbnail, most people click on it. But if you have bait thumbnails, everyone will always click on it. So good thumbnails will get you a lot of views, watch time, higher click-through rate, and especially money. Except if the algorithm hates you, of course. So in this video, I will cover on how various YouTubers make their thumbnails and analyze their style, their appeal, how they make their viewers click on one of their videos. Before that, you should like, subscribe, and become a patron on my channel to improve my sanity. Let's start with the biggest YouTube channel at the time of this video, Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast always put his face on every thumbnail to really remind you that you are viewing a Mr. Beast video and really make the colors saturated because it will make the kids really interested in watching him. He also does that on related Mr. Beast channels as well, so you won't forget him. PewDiePie! The former king of YouTube. His thumbnails nowadays is basically him doing vlogs, but at his peak, the thumbnails are mostly random, but always edited. Let's go on music videos. Every singer or band that is affiliated by the big three always have a Vivo logo on the bottom left side of the thumbnail. The quality of thumbnails depend though. Some are good and some are on funk videos, since they are really popular at this time, the cover or thumbnail is really blue and mostly one color, and an anime photo and really distorted text. On lyric videos, basically the title of the song and the artist name is in the thumbnail, often with a sunset background and always with the same font. Now, we go to Australia, and also one of my favorite YouTubers, DankPods. Every DankPods video always have an iPad with a green case to it, which kinda inspired from Ash's I guess, and every camera angle is also the same, and have text from top and bottom. And also DankPods related channels also share the same text layout too. Next is How to Basic, one of the creators of the art of destruction. How to Basic's thumbnails are deceptive, as every video shows itself as a tutorial video with an obviously stock photos, except for the early ones, until you finally watch it. Since his videos are really funny, so nobody cares about if the viewers are deceived. Now, we go to gaming. Let's play videos. These are mostly episodic in form and have a number on them to indicate what episode it is. Especially king of gaming YouTube, Video Game Donkey. Most thumbnails are just the cover art of the game, except in ones that are gaming discussions or not really talking about games at all. Now to video essay videos, one of the last of commentary YouTubers of its kind. It's Penguin Z0, or also known as Moist Critical. His thumbnails vary, but most of the thumbnails are minimally edited with no text or overlay, really stretched or cropped to fit the 16:9 aspect ratio of YouTube thumbnails. And any of these titles have no mention of the video topic at all, which would make you curious to watch one of these videos to find out. The most prominent one being Sunny V2. All his videos have the subject face with the cartoon filter put on it and have a really big text on the side, or two subject faces are used too. The typical ones are of internet anarchists, same as Sunny V2. There's a subject face, but instead of a cartoon filter, There's none, only drop shadow, and a big text is on the side of it, which means life ruined or he is done. Some thumbnails feature the overused halo and the horns to indicate the good ones over bad ones. Patrick CC is an example too. Also uses one face but also two or more faces, sometimes added text like any video essay thumbnails. More Pegasus. Oh man, this really made 6 videos of Mr. Beast when it should just made 1. Every thumbnail have always a guy and a 2 or 3 word text next to it. Now, to help. Chubby Emu. Most of the thumbnails are X-ray cross-section images of human bodies, with some with red arrows to indicate health problems. Now, to information. Let's start with Paint the Explainer. All of his thumbnails consist of groups of images with text on the bottom of each one that explains everything on the thumbnail. His style of thumbnails became popular at one point that AI channels use his style on their videos. Next, CGP Grey. Most of the thumbnails feature a stick figure or a group of stick figures on a cartoon background. Next is Circle Toons HD. Similar to CGP Grey, all of the thumbnails are in cartoon style, but mostly featuring a white cartoon character, which is Circle Toons himself. Next is Kurzgesagt. His thumbnails are stylistically consistent across in every video. You can really tell a Kurzgesagt video from anyone else by the thumbnail, using a lot of vector graphics, and same font is used in the videos. Next is Chemist Nile Red. His popular videos are turning this substance to another substance with an arrow between them. When demonstrating on a substance, only there is an arrow pointing to the substance and the text beside it, and some have no text or arrows at all, as the substance. Next is Vsauce. Except for the minefield videos, his thumbnails are unique. Most of them have no text, that at first there is no context on his thumbnails, but when you watch the videos, most all the thumbnails appear inside the video itself, and some exception on the other ones, especially the old ones. Next is Veritasium. The thumbnails are very similar to Nile Red, that there is the text beside and an arrow that point to the subject of the video. Some are mostly inconsistent of style. And let's look at kids channels before we look at the horrifying stuff. Let's look at Cocomelon. The thumbnail have always their logo on the bottom left and their duration on the bottom right, with the badly made 3D renders that look awful and always have a baby doing something related to the rhymes. Now to the horrifying ones. Nexpo. Usually the thumbnails are in combination between red, white, and black, predominantly using a black background on anything. Some are only on red and black. The early ones have a great title to it. Now, Shrouded Hand. What is that profile picture? It horrifies me. And what is this? What happened to his eyes? It's very dark. What happened to his face? Stop. Just stop. What are these, man? I just can't. No. 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 Enough of that. These are the thumbnails of some YouTubers and their ways on how to attract their audience and how they views in their channel as a whole. What YouTube channel thumbnails are we looking at next? Comment down below. Thanks for watching and see you next video.